Hello, Somerset Hills new teachers. This is Harry Kerr, and I will be having the privilege of working with you over a few sessions as the new year begins. And this video, this brief video, is being made as a result of a discussion that I had with Jen Schaffler yesterday. We discussed the fact that during this time of year, people call it the most wonderful time of the year. I find it to be the most stressful time of the year, that we're all anxious to get to the holiday break. And that's administrators, teachers, everybody, even the kids. So, but the one thing that I wanted to mention, I would like you to consider something. In my opinion, the two most important days of the school year are the very first day of school and the very first day after the holiday break. These are the two chances that teachers get to have a dramatic effect on the way that the beginning of the year or the rest of the year goes. So I'm going to put together this little message, and then I'll give you a chance to decide and consider what I'm saying. Uh, I have worked with a few districts recently, and basically have a program where I sit down with teachers and say, now that you've been teaching for a couple months, you're probably aware of how important the beginning is and getting things off the way that you want. You only get two chances to do that every school year. One is the first day of school, and the other one is the first day back after break. And what I did with them was I've spent some time going through exactly what I would do if the year was not off to the start that I had anticipated. From exactly how to make changes first mentally over the break, but then physically when you return, um, in details such as like how to rearrange your room so that when the kids walk in on the first day, they realize like, wow, things are different. What the first speech would go like, to acknowledge like how things are going to be for the rest of the year. Some classroom structures, how to train them to talk at an appropriate level. Just a lot of structures that would really change, so that the goal being that I think a lot of times kids go home that first day after the first day of the new year and go, wow, I think the rest of the year is going to be a little different than the way it went so far. And basically, it allows teachers to reclaim the year. This really can be done anytime, but man, the first day back after break is like the perfect opportunity. So when Jen said, that she was considering that maybe next Monday is not the optimal time for a meeting, it's close to the break, everybody's worn out, frustrated, exhausted, ready to go home, I totally understood. On the other hand, it really seems important to me that people consider the fact that this might be the one time to just kind of, grin and bear it, because this is a major opportunity and I hate to see it slip by. Uh, So here's what I'd like you to consider. I'd like you to consider that if we did meet on Monday, and again, this is only going to happen if we have an overwhelming response. If the response is even lukewarm, then we'll just postpone it and we'll do it in January. And all of the ideas that I will advocate will totally work then. But in my heart of hearts, I know that it would be so much more powerful if you did it on the first day back. And it was like, listen, we did some things in the past, kind of changed our systems around, but look, this is what we're going to do for the rest of the year, and I'm not going to change, and it's going to be like this, and this. And we're going to set things up like this, and you're going to do that. And, the goal would be for kids to go home and be like, wow, this person is really, I don't know what she did over New Year's, but man, she's really got her A game now that she's back. So, I have a feeling that this link is going to be emailed to you. I'm hoping that you'll listen to it, you'll consider it for a few minutes, and then I think you're going to respond back to Jen and say, either, wow, you know what, even though this is not like Monday, I would love to just go home and catch some Z's. Maybe this would actually be something that would help. Or you can just say, honestly, this is, we can do it when we come back from break. Either way, we'll be fine. It's just that I feel very passionately about helping people that maybe it's your first year. Sometimes things are not going exactly the way you want, and people get like, they can't wait for next year to start. And my point is, you don't have to wait for next year to start to try again. Any day you can do this, but especially the first day after break is the perfect opportunity to just reclaim your classroom. And so that's what I would like you to think about. Please email Jen your thoughts, and then she and I will make a decision, and we'll let you know ASAP. And looking forward to working with you, and have a great weekend.